This afternoon, we are joined by Hampton-Dumont High School Principal Matt Trosky as we talk about the current school year coming to a close. Also talking about, he was awarded with the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation's Educator of Distinction Award. Now, that may sound familiar because, well, Isaac Vosberg, who got that scholarship here a couple months ago, gave him that. So, Mr. Trosky, thank you for joining us here today.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So we're coming to the close of another school year. It was your third year, I believe, so just kind of talk about your third year here at HD.
Love it as much every day as I did when we first got here. Really super excited to continue to grow. I think I mentioned before on the radio that we're growing our family this summer, so bringing a daughter into the world and making her a Bulldog. We're really excited about that. End of the third year, a lot of great staff. We have some staff leaving us, pretty sad. And I know there were some articles about a few of our staff members that are going, but really just feel like we have a great staff, great group of people. Really excited about the people who are going to come in and replace those individuals. And replace is loosely used. We have a lot of great people who might be leaving us, and replacing is hard to say, hard to do, whether it be Coach Hansen or the Donworths, Mr. and Mrs. Donworth, or Miss Poppy, or Mr. Furch, or anything like that. But really, the idea is that we want to continue to grow our Bulldog family as strong as we possibly can be going forward.
Now, one of those that will be leaving is Aaron Becker, your superintendent. We'll be talking to him next week for those that are wondering, but I just want to get your thoughts. Have you been kind of talking with Tim Felderman, the new superintendent, will be coming in? Any communication there as you approach the off season for you guys?
Yeah, Tim and I chatted, actually had a board meeting on Wednesday night. It was appropriate, I guess maybe a little bit plugged. We have a fantastic school board and School Board Appreciation Month this month, and he was there, which is great. We were able to get a tour of our addition in the facility here. We were also able to go through some different line items that need to kind of get buttoned up before we get into next school year when he's going to be leading us. But Tim's excited, his family's excited. They're great people. We're really excited to have them lead us going forward.
And I'll take a look at it once we're done with our interview, but quick update on the gym as well. Is that coming along nice?
It's fantastic. We're going to have some great locker rooms down there. Gym's going to be over 1,500 capacity. We're going to be able to host not only our games, but big events, and hopefully our community is going to be able to utilize it as well. I know in the winter I've talked about PASPA and stuff. We want our community to use this space as well. Atrium is going to be gorgeous. We're going to have an actual concession stands, not just our fantastic closet in the hole that we have here, but it's going to be nice concession stands, restrooms, family restrooms, things like that. And it's going to be a place that people can be really, really proud of, and really just shows the credit and determination of the school board, our students, and our families for what we want to try to do going forward.
Again, Hampton-Dumont High School Principal Matt Trosky joining us as we get a recap, so to say, on the school year. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about, I do need to read this orange paper just so I say all the words correctly, but the Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation's Educator of Distinction Award, you're recognized with that. And like I said, Senior Isaac Vosberg was awarded with a scholarship, a prestigious one from Coca-Cola. So just kind of talk about that, because you think of all the educators that you have in a given year, mentors, because that's involved in that as well.
Mm-hmm.
I just talked about receiving that from one of your high school seniors.
Humbling is about the only word that I can use to describe it. One of the things that I often think about is this building is not a me thing. It's a we thing. We have some incredible teachers, paraeducators, office staff, counselors, nutritional staff, buildings and grounds, bus drivers, transportation. Everybody plays a role in graduation. Everyone plays a role in impacting these children. So to be considered from Isaac and Coca-Cola for that award, and to be awarded that, is pretty humbling. I just want to make sure that people understand a lot of people took a role in that. Isaac is an incredible individual. He's going to do great things in this world. I jokingly at times try to call him future Mr. President, because I think he could lead the change that way. But really, I think whatever he does across this world is going to impact us positively. And it was incredible to be awarded that in front of our senior class who just graduated.
Any money involved with that, like it was the students, or just for the recognition?
I don't think so, or maybe they lost my check in the mail. I'm not really sure. But as you guys know, education is never about dollars and cents. It's about people, hearts and minds. Coach Hansen's always pretty powerful when he says weddings and funerals with kids. You know, you want to make sure that when they graduate, get an opportunity to have a wall in my office here that has kids for graduation invites. And then just, I love it when kids reach back out and say, hey, how you doing? Or they stop by and catch a ball game, or they come in and want to see a teacher after being gone for a year because they really miss them. And those are the things that don't always get captured on, important assessments and things like that.
High school terms, so what's next for you this summer, I guess, personally, or even as a school, because looking to maybe replace some positions yet, what kind comes next, and when does maybe time off happen for the high school principal?
Yeah, right now we're getting through the last 5 or 6 days of the school year. We are fully staffed for our educators, working on hiring some paraeducators. So if there's people out there that are thinking about getting into education, we have paraeducator jobs open. Working on coaches and making sure we have everybody squared away for that for our kids and activities. And then really it becomes a beginning game to plan backwards. Where do we go? Working with our new AD and assistant principal, Lance Thompson. How do we get spring concerts, band and choir? How do we get them their specific nights? How do we get our kids in activities? What are we doing with new rollout programs? We're doing some different things in science, English, and with performance PE next year. So those are things that kind of take some priority in June. And then, like I said, fortunately in July, that's kind of our off season, so to speak. You're always kind of on your toes, and my family and I love it. We're here. We're a couple blocks away from the building. We go to activities. We're around. We don't ever leave the school as much as possible, other than welcoming, like I said, our new girl here in the month of July. I think we'll be good to go.
You were joined by Hampton-Dumont High School Principal Matt Trosky as we put a bow on the school year, so to say. Again, also Coca-Cola Scholars Foundation Educator of Distinction Award presented to him, recognizing educators, mentors who have had a significant impact on the lives of a Coca-Cola scholar. Again, that was presented by Isaac Vosberg, who won that scholarship here earlier in the school year. And Mr. Trosky, before I let you do anything else like that?
Well, I just got to thank you guys for your coverage for the entire year. Whether it's sports, fine arts, social media, things like that, you guys are really great to us, and I really, really appreciate all that you do. And you always got a seat here. You're always welcome here in Bulldog Country for all the things that you guys do. And I know it doesn't always seem like you guys get the credit that you should, but you definitely deserve the time and attention that you give our community and our family. And I know most people in this community see that as a great thing, so we thank you guys very much.
Well, man, I appreciate you letting us be here today. I'm glad I got to see the caricature, so to say, of you on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous now. I want a cartoon of myself on my wall, but besides that, thanks for letting us be here, and we'll talk down the road.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys coming in.
All right, that is Matt Trosky, today's guest on the Newsmaker program.